Here we are again, folks, here for a Sunday shave. Is anybody out there? The answer is no, there's nobody out there. Nobody out there. Hurry up, I'm going to start without you. One person, I bet that's Tony. Two people, Tony and who else said is going to be here? Alex. Three people. God, I've got to think of somebody else now. Four people. Oh. David's here. David Marshall, welcome. Alex, there he is. How you doing, Alex? Didn't oversleep this time then, mate. Had about 10 alarms on, I reckon. There's Mark, Dartmouth Shaving. Hello, mate. Another David. This is going to get complicated. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, whatever time it is where you are. 7 people. I've got a choice for you, good people, today. It's not the brush, it's not the soap, it's not the aftershave, it's not the razor, it's not the blade. I've got 1 thumbs up. 6 people. So it's an Old Spice shave today. Just that down a little bit. Got a sample from Mr. Lamb, Arthur Lamb. I've pressed it into my shaving bowl. There's Paul H. Look, he said he'd turn up. Thank you very much. Welcome. And Tony. Got the old coffee on the go, Tony. Good lad. Yeah, so this is the sample that Arthur Lamb sent me. It's the Soap Commander Endurance Old Spice scent. Would I say it's close to Old Spice? Probably not. It's a nice smell though. Can't go wrong with Soap Commander. One of my favourites. And I'm going with the natural hair brush, my Smoke Owners Club 2-band badger with a cherry wood handle. I don't have to worry about time today, thank God for that. I can go on for hours. Yep. And Courage is probably the best, I think. I've not tried them all, but as far as the ones that I've tried so far. Yes, this Suffolk Shaver model, yeah. I don't have my name engraved on it like some person I could mention. I need someone to do that for me. And the Old Spice, the one we can get here in the UK, the original. Razor I'm going to be using today. Flare tip. I think this is the TV special. I think it's 1958, I think it was. Twist to open. Twist to close. Blade I'm going to use is a blade that Milton from Evershaves sent me a pack of 5. Rapira, Platinum Lux. Not had a good time with these in the past. I won some of these Russian style blades from Voshgod. Hi JC, thanks for tuning in, mate. I know you're working today. Much appreciated. yeah, and the edge has not been great. So I've looked at it, it seems alright, but just in case it's not, I've got the old Gillette Wilkinson Saloon pack. I had 2 left. I pulled one out and that had that on it. So I don't know if you can see along the top of the packet there, or wrapper, the blade is poked through. So I'll leave that one. I had one more in that pack and that one's alright. So, so that one's, God knows what's happened to this one. It's like the blades are normally like this, but it's tilted like this. And obviously the top edge is poked through the wrapper. So that's the backup blade. Right, and we got 10 people, or 11 people. Right, I said you've got a choice today. Yeah, it was JC. I've just been down to the Co-op, or convenience store you might say if you're in America. Hello Rick, thanks for joining us mate. I think you're working today as well, aren't you? You said you'd pop in if you could. First one is St. Peter's old style porter. I love St. Peter's, especially the ruby they do. It's a 5.1 made in Bungay in Suffolk. The St. Peter's Brewery. Or, and I think Paul is going to go for this one, Aspall's Suffolk Premium or Premier Cru Cider. So you've got the choice. This one, just put, if you want this one, put 1. If you want this one, put 2, instead of writing them out or typing it out. 1, 2. No, I'll do me first pass and then stop. Alright, it's 23 degrees here, would you believe, today? So has Alex actually made a choice? Tony's going for 2, so he wants the cider. I think Paul said he wanted the cider, which I probably knew anyway. Alex, he said it's too warm for a porter, but if it's wet I'm going to drink it. Go for both. You want me to do half and half? Somebody has to be different, don't they? So my iPhone, Paul. You go on, you click on the, if you've got the YouTube app, and then at the top it says, there's like a camera, an icon of a camera, click on that, and it says either record or go live. So you click on the go live. Hey Hub, welcome mate, thanks for joining us. Yeah, so you click on the go live and then you just type in a title, and then you got like, gives you 3 seconds to take a snapshot of your, to use as your thumbnail, and then I think you just press go live and then it comes up. I was thinking about getting one of those cameras you've got, or what you've got, Paul, sort of, you know, for recording. Then I've got to worry about time restrictions, because when I'm recording on my phone I don't know how much time I've got to record. So I try and keep the talking to a minimum, and then I'll get my shave on, show what I've used, and that's it. Right. As we've had a little bit of a concern with natural hair brushes recently. The Sony HDR, yeah, that's a current model, is it? I looked in the Argos catalogue and they've got one in there. I think that's a Sony one. That's £130. You need to have that screen where you can flip it over so you can, you know, get yourself in shot. Yeah, so I'm using the 2-band from Semogue. As you can see, it's crying at the moment. Yeah, so I'm shake a little bit out, leave a little bit of water in there. I've got a sizable sample in there. That's the whole of the sample that Arthur sent me. I'm just going to load it for a minute. As a flip screen, yeah. And I'll just use my phone for taking photos and then use them for this live thingy we do on a Sunday. I know the synthetic brushes are easy to pick up and just not worry about. But, I think my Sterling ball brush is broken in now. I had to go with that yesterday after Mark put his video up, Friendship Shaving. He's the way he broke his brush in, or the way he loaded his brush. You've got to be careful with you've got to be careful with small samples when you're, or any sample when you're using a natural hair brush, because you need that big area to load from. If it's a tiny sample, and obviously you can get a lather from a synthetic. You can control it more, but you can see they're whipping up nicely. And I did comment. Well, I sent a message to Mark, Friendship Shave, and said loading it that way, you're going to go through a lot more soap. There it is. Because you're loading heavy, you're making sure you got too much soap in there so that don't dissipate. So I've got plenty in the bowl if I need to go back. Well, Joshua's got a day off. You working tomorrow, Paul? Or you got a day off? Is it bank holiday? Don't know if all you posties get a day off, or you have to there's like a skeleton crew work on a bank holiday. Very well, Joshua, thank you. You and you. Hope you're well. Having a nice relaxing weekend. I've seen with a few people, I've done it myself. You wet the brush, an actual brush, and then you squeeze what you think is half the water out, but I think that's too much. just give it a couple of half a shakes to get a little bit of the water out, and then use the tips of the brush to load the knot. Yeah, I'm getting kind of a scent that resembles the Old Spice. As I said, it is a different scent, but it is nice. Oh, Paul's got a day off. Got any plans then, Paul? Going out with the wife, going to treat her to a nice meal or something? Yes, I'll show you a close-up of my lovely lava. That the light will allow anyway. Nice and thick. We're going to go for a nice walk. Very nice. It'll be a nice hot day tomorrow, I think. Am I using McDonald's Wi-Fi now? I'm here at home. So there's the Rapira. The Platinum Lux. Sorry if I pause there, I'm reading people's comments. What's in there? Thank you, Paul. Make sure it's nice and tight down. Check the alignment. There's the overhang, if you can see that there. Just if I show you that way, innit? See a bit of overhang out. Right, let's go to town. Yeah, as I said, Alex, I've not had a good experience with these, though other people have. Longer strokes, Steve, longer strokes. I can barely feel the blade, though it's cutting, but maybe due to the razor being quite mild. This thing. I don't know if you've seen the 5-minute shaves that people have been posting on YouTube. Don't know if Paul, if that's something you might be interested in trying. I'll apologise for the last video. tend to be shaven sort of outside of the outside of shot. Yeah. I think why... No, it's not pulling, Alex. So it's smooth, but now I can't really feel the edge of the blade. Good razor and blade if if you're shaving every day. Yeah, 5 minutes. I'd be still lathering up. I'd be getting carried away lathering up and look at the time and think, oh, 10 minutes, oh well. I've not seen the Razor Emporium video, so yeah. No, if you've got a shave, then fair enough, and you need to do it quick, maybe one pass. But I'd rather leave it, and if I don't really have to shave, I'm not in a job where I have to shave. But I can't see the point in having a quick shave. I think they were doing it just to show those that use cartridge razors that they can have a quick shave with a DE as well. But if you're shaving with a DE, the shaver's crap anyway, isn't it? So they want to get a shave quick, get it done, because it's a horrible experience. But if they came over to wet shaving, perhaps they'd wind down a little bit, find a bit of extra time for themselves and have a proper shave. So I think everybody is in agreement that you wanted number 2, the Aspel cider. Let's just crack that open. Number 2. Oh, what a lovely sound. The glug, 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 do you hear that? Cheers, everybody. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Yeah, I thought you'd like the blue one though. Cheers, JC. Right, let's crack on with the second one. Yeah. I think it was £2.30 or something, but well worth it. I'll wet the face again. Hello, Todd. Yeah, I think I'm going to start using my natural hair brushes a bit more. Oh dear, the lather's fallen off. Just add a little bit of water. Thanks, Spence. Oh, Stephen, sorry. I know what's this Spence for. Great name that is. Oh, Manny's here. He had a bit of a night of it last night, it seems. We missed the first half anyway, and we've got a brew on the go. Aspel's Southwark Cider. And I'm just sticking the lather on for the second pass. Where do you stand with natural hair brushes, Manny? Alright, Rick, thanks for joining us, mate. Appreciate it. Oh, JC's off as well. Don't work too hard, mate. Oh, Manny likes natural hair brushes. And the rose I'm using, Manny, is the Gillette Flare or Super Speed TV edition with the Rapira Platinum Luxe. And my wife, yeah, I prefer the red tip. Yeah, my wife sent me a message today to say that Toby Hooper passed away. The horror director. Made one of the best horror films ever, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Yeah, I think he was in his 80s. They've done a remake, and I think they've done a, no, back in the beginning, before it all started. It was based on a true story. I think Silence of the Lambs Took some of the story to make that film. I can't remember the guy who... I saw the proper film as well. Yeah, I'm off tomorrow, Paul. Don't know what we're going to do yet. Yeah. Thank you, Paul. We don't have the lovely scenery like you do. Ginn. Is that his name? Something Ginn. The bloke that Texas Chainsaw Massacre is based on. That film is out there as well somewhere. Can't remember his first name. He was captured in the end. His house was full of furniture made out of bone and human bone and skin and all that good stuff. He works like horror films out there. Ed Gein, that's it. Charles. Where's the Scarlet Pimpernel today then? Finish your work first, JC. I thought you'd gone anyway. No, I didn't see the fight. Yeah, Titty said he was going to be here as well. Mayweather won. Paul. So I read. That was only on pay-per-view anyway, wasn't it? Yeah. I'd like to come up to... I've been to Wales and down south when I was younger. But I'd love to come up to Scotland. There's that very small window of good weather. Share them out, I've got all that beer. God, keep it all to yourself. Yeah, that'd be good, Paul. A collaboration video. I'd like to meet up with Graham as well. Be a laugh, go for a drink. Going against the grain here. I must say this Razor blade is very, very comfortable. Yeah, I've been to Newquay, Cornwall, Dartmouth. Now, if you just want sort of scenery, within several years. Don't expect too much. No, we have got some good tourist areas. Just not much where I am at the moment. Got to travel some distance. Low power. Thought I had enough battery. Hope I don't get cut off. I've noticed in the times that we live in now, we always get let down by technology. Oh dear. They're a little bit aggressive, those open comb aristocrats, aren't they? Or are they just efficient? Oh, they look really nice. Right, that's my shave over. The blade might, Alex, might be alright. It really depends on what razor you put it in. As I said, I've not really had much experience with this blade. In this one, it's quite a mild, comfortable shave. Somebody said they're on holiday and they're off now, so enjoy the rest of your holiday. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, I love the slim adjustable as well. By JC. Yeah, I used my Aristocrat the other day. Didn't really feel that there was a blade in there. Just take the rest of the lather out of the brush. You can see loads left. I've got loads on the bowl as well. Just put some goodness back on my skin. Have you tried this yet, Paul? I think you said you were going to try it off camera. Another good way to sort of feel around, see if you've missed anything. Right, just leave that on my face while I rinse my brush out. If I cut off at any point, obviously you'll know that's, yeah, it's a good time for the pickups. You'll know my battery's failed and that's it. I'd like to get the short handle, Black Beauty. Nice, nicely rinsed out. Let's drop onto the towel. I'll leave it like that, comb it through. Normally I'd use a wider tooth comb, but I'll use this one today. Lovely. I'll now wash my face off. Leave my face a little bit wet and then run the alum block over today. Oh, Zach is here. I know he said he'd be watching later because he was at church today. A little bit sore around the neck area. Have you had enough water to your face? No, I didn't, Zach. Some reason I'll click on it for it to play, and then it doesn't come up. Whether it's something that my laptop is missing or. I had a little play around with the maggot slant head anyway. I think I managed to sort it out. Right, rinse the alum off. Some people leave it on, I like to wash it off. As you can see, the alum has taken the slickness away. Squeaky skin. If you've not checked Shade Wise out, check his channel out. What next? The Humphreys Witch Hazel, the original. Thank you, Paul. Squeaky cough. We're back and we're having to start over again. Lost internet connection for some reason. Right. Now quickly throw on the Old Spice. Bit of a shake. Nice healthy glug. Okay Zach, see you later mate. Thanks for popping in. Very nice. No pressure on the razor and blade, you know, and stop sort of going over the same area several times. Obviously if you're going over an area more than say 2 or 3 times, then obviously you've either got your angle on your razor wrong, or you're not catching the hair in the right direction. So beard mapping is important, and getting your razor and blade combo right, and no pressure on your razor. So there we are. Don't want to keep it going much longer because I don't know how much battery I've got left. Yeah, I've got so many videos to catch up on. I've not got around to watching today's video from Paul. Thank you, Todd. So cheers to you guys who joined me today. Hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend. And to those that have got the bank holiday weekend off here in the UK, cheers to Titty as well if you're watching back at a later date. I know you said you'd be along, but obviously something cropped up and yeah, you couldn't make it. Cheers Alex. Thank you Todd. Thanks for coming mate. Yeah, we should hopefully get together at some point like to come over and spend a bit of time over there. So yeah, thanks guys, and as I said, there won't be no shave on Tuesday / Wednesday, but they'll be back again end of next week. So some great shaves, and see you later. Cheers, bye. See you David and Joshua. Bye Paul.